Hello guys and welcome back to another Minecraft speed tutorial. And guess what? What do you think I'm gonna show you in this video? I'm gonna show you how to use Greenery. It's a common thing and almost no one knows how to use it. So I decided to make a tutorial on this and you will be badass after you watch this. So let's just begin with the first thing you would do every time you make stuff. Yeah. So this is a nice example of plain spot which has nothing, and there is some grass already, but there's just no shit in here. So something nice you could do is just because this house is kind of plain, you could be here and add some leaves. And like if you want to, you can make it go up here. I'll just make it go like this because I don't want to make it in the roof or something weird. Make it go up a little bit like it's growing on top of the house. And of course what's nice to do is to randomize with different leaf kinds. In this case I'm just combining oak with jungle to make it look like there's fruit inside. So another nice thing you can do to make things look better. For example, I have this small yeah, like place here with some houses and stuff in the middle. Here I have this more small barrier to cover up this stair. Just placed to like random flowers and it will look a lot decorated already. And for example on here this looks really plain, so what we can do is to add some finery or greenery to make it look better, and here I randomized with even more different kinds to make it even look more better. Yeah. So this is what we did here to make it look more green. This wall was absolutely plain, so we placed down a lot of leaves, and here we placed down even a small flower pot and some chests, so it is not greenery but it's still decorating. This is our spawn hole, by the way, so just know. And here we placed more flower pots filled with stuff, and here we just placed down a random brewing stand for whatever reason. But the main thing is about water. Water always looks plain, so what you can do to reduce that is to just place lily pads randomly around. And something else really nice to do, for example here, where there's absolutely nothing but plainness, is to add vines to make it look greener. And with water this looks really cool. You don't want to add too much, by the way, but with water this looks really cool because it looks like the water has been a little higher, and when it was there underwater plants were from growing there, and when it went down these dead plants, they stayed here. And remember, in the old Middle Ages these canals were always attached to the sea, so there was actually tie in here. It would actually go up and down. And another nice example here with this plain spot. And first we just placed this tree, but it was too plain, so we placed down like a little place to sit. And here we even did more kind of greenery. We put it in some these here to make it look better. Here we did the same. Another flower pot, and this is nice to barrier off some parts. Instead of using fences you could always use that. In this case we used the fence, but because we already used the fence here we decided to use these. And this is the park. We, as I showed you, we did this here with the vine. You can see I didn't continue this cobblestone cobblestone wall because otherwise it would look less plain. Here we have like a little fishing pool where you can like fish in, and we put it a tree. This is something important. If you have a normal tree next to normal materials, it kind of looks weird when you use the same material. And by the way, this tree is created by me and not by just spawning a tree, so it's kind of like those trees which are always next to the water. Yeah. And these are just flower pots, and didn't really know what to do here, so I placed 2 flower pots here. I mean, yes, of course they're different than normal flower pots. Here I just did the same kind of thing, And something else I wanted to show you. I think it's still here. Yes, it's still here. There are, by the way, there were flowers inside, but this is like a grocery thing. You could place them in here. So you can actually pick up an item frame, pick up some saplings. You can actually be like, hey, you know what? The grocery store has vegetables. I mean, spices and herbs, so you can have like upside down, put them always upside down, so they're hanging here. Understand what I'm saying? You can also do that up here if you want to. Like this example looks like wheat, but I don't care really. Maybe they have wheat in the medieval ages, I don't care. And you can also place a cactus, but yeah. I did not know that was so high. And this one here, we place them on top of here, in this thing. I don't really like this. I think Bao can make this, because I won't make this because vines, they do not grow out of roofs, so I would have connect them to here, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. Here we made a small garden attached to here, attached to this barrier, and we use the leaves to barrier off the garden from the road. And we use small patches of gravel and cobblestone, place down some plants and flower pots, and here you can even go inside the house. Understand what I'm saying? I hope you do. Next thing is about over detailing and less detailing. This is an example of putting less detail. This is the city made by Thrandall called Rivendell. It's one of our builders in our server. By the way, sorry Thran, I'm not here to judge you, just to explain builders about this small district and not detailing. By the way, this is just world edit fill, don't worry. This is, as you can see already, when you walk here, it doesn't feel alive, it just feels like coldness. And this is what you not want to do. There's no grass here. I would have put it grass here. There's no vines going over here. There's just houses and roads. And you don't want to do that. You always want to have some greenery. So like here. This is a really cool example he made. Yeah. Here you can make like, wow, oh that's carrots. Well, and talking about over detailing, I should go to Rivendell. I mean Salvatine. It's the city built by Bob the Boss and Super Twin. Bob the Boss is an expert, by the way, and Protoss is no longer an expert because he doesn't do shit on this server anymore. Over detailing. Where I was here. Do you look at this building? Okay. Look at this building. What do you see? I see too many fences and too many cobblestone walls. I think if he would delete like 50% of these, it will look a lot better. Oh, this building is this is the same concept. This is a really detailed building, but it's over detailed. I mean, you don't have to place these here, 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 and all over the place. You could randomize stuff. I really like the design, by the way, except for these real little things. This is a really good builder, by the way. Builders. Bob the Boss and Super Twin, they built this. It's one of the major cities. We have themes. This city, Salvatine, and the other city I just went to, Rivendell. Those are the three major cities, the three biggest cities we have, by the way. And this is an example of using the greenery to cover up ugly spots. Here, this is not the spot, but in here, I mean, you wouldn't go here. And there's redstone behind also. I would recommend not doing this if you have redstone behind, but in this case I did this to cover up redstone and other stuff. This is a really bad spot of my city, by the way, so that's why there's a lot of fucked up shit here. This is just, I put it like so many things in here that you won't see the ground anymore, and I make it go up here and go back up here. And another example, where is it? Shit, oh here. This is something really cool. You have like, if you have like a balcony, you could make these fences and put like these vines on top to make it look, it could be grapes or other kind of fruit, and then they will go down, and always mix them with other materials. For example, we used vines in here to make it look even better, and it also went up here and down back, and even more plants. Yeah. So I hope this this speed tutorial helped you enough about how to use the greenery. If you want to know more, just give me a comment or message me and I will tell you more maybe in the next video. So as always, please rate, comment and subscribe. Also subscribe to all the people in the description, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.